Start. 71 laps.
Are we live, Pyro?
We are live, yes.
Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the most boring race of the year.
No, this is the race of how long can me and Jack be in the same party without actually trying to kill each other.
Before I start playing TikTok memes and Pyro goes and plays Football Manager.
I'm not going to play Football Manager, Man United's on.
Damn. You're probably going to just start watching that mid-race and leave me alone.
There's about 5-second gap between everyone. Let me just quickly look at Man United. It's Brazil. There's surely going to be enough fighting.
Maybe we might see someone put someone in the pit lane wall again.
How did that happen last time?
Oh, what, in the sprint? Saeed over-defended on Bloodwave and just pit maneuvered him into the wall.
Okay, that sounds about right. Sprint, I think.
Mate, that race is actually quite fun as well. And then I think Austria was afterwards.
That was the final race of the season, fair enough.
And then Austria was a banger too, because Matt actually showed some power for once.
I mean, I was happy. I got there for lap 14 of
seconds.
lap 14 of Austria.
I'm just saying goodbye to my girlfriend. I'll be there in a minute. It's supposed to be like an hour late.
Nah, I don't know what you mean. No idea what you mean.
You just long that out and just left me on my own. Yeah, 10 seconds. Oh, formation lap, of course.
Yeah, formation lap as well. So.
No, we should have done one. We should have just started on cold tyres. It would have been way more fun.
Everyone died into turn 1.
I mean, I did want simulation damage for this as well.
Are you trying to make sure we finish with nobody? I don't think anyone would actually. Interesting spread of strategy.
Well, I haven't seen yet.
So you've got the front 3 on mediums, followed by Saeed and Shadow on softs. Mile and Jag on mediums, Fades and Mini on softs.
Elite and both Williams.
Couple hard tyres, yeah. Elite and Bambino. Then you got Mitchell, who's doing what he described to me as the alternative strategy. Not very alternative looking at the amount of people on the grid.
What are we thinking? Double softs and hards or soft, medium, medium?
I have absolutely no idea. We might be looking at 2-stop, we might be looking at 1-stop, I have absolutely no clue.
Well, the soft runners are definitely 2-stop. I don't really see them doing soft hard.
Soft medium predicted by the game, so the alternative strategy for the game is a 3-stop. The game has apparently forgotten that hard tyres exist.
It's turned into GT, they're just useless.
Alright, so Red Bull of Bang Average Seb starts on pole, followed by Abmo on the front row. Zab and Saeed on the second row, Fades jumping his grid spot.
There's a few people doing donuts in the background.
Shadow and Mile on the third row. Jag and Fade on the fourth. Mini and Tepos on the 5th row. You got Jag doing big turns.
We've got 5 minutes.
Mitchell jumped his grid spot, and off we go. So, right. Well, I don't know what the hell's happened here. The gauge is not giving us a good camera angle, but Abmo had launched himself into turn 1 and has got himself a lead, and Zab looking to try and can move into turn 1 and 2 didn't work. And
Mitchell's had a terrible start, down to 5th.
Mitchell's jumped from 20th to 11th off the first corner.
But it's over. Oh, 4 wide. Oh dear.
We've got multiple sets of 2 wide through turn 5. Turn 4, sorry. But it looked like a few... It just looked like a bunch of people battling all over the place. There goes Jaguar.
Mitchell hit him as well.
Mitchell's lost a bunch of places as well, yeah. Millsy versus Heidelberg. We see this in Tier 2 as well as, well, should be Tier 1, but not the case. And Millsy gets his position off of Heidelberg, and I think Bambino tried to take a look down the inside and backs off. Oh, someone's got off. Alan's got off. Yep. Everyone's just going at everyone at the back.
That's not sure. Practice.
I'm not even sure anything's happened at the front.
Oh, Millsy getting past Rigo.
71 laps. How much money are we putting on Rigo spinning?
Bambino and Bloodwave. Now Bloodwave and Mitchell.
Also Abmo and Saeed for the lead of the race.
And Mitchell up the inside. And he's got past Bloodwave.
Mitchell starting to fight back already then?
Yeah.
Also,
Bambino's going to be an easy overtake.
Yeah, also we're seeing at the...
He's going for it now! Ooh.
Seeing at the front where Saeed soft tires are trying to hold off Abmo, well, trying to hold off Zab and trying to get Abmo at the front. Tepos gets past Seb.
Teapot getting past Seb.
Oh, someone span it back. There goes Millsy. Off of the third to last.
Are we going to get a spin every lap? We're 2 on 2 for that corner.
Wouldn't be too surprising. Oh, we're going to have one down the pit lane though. Oh, he somehow saved that. Heidelberg and Bambino came together. We almost had someone literally shunted into the pit wall. Oh, there goes back over Seb.
Been murdered. Oh, Seb. I thought it was Jaguar.
There goes Seb. Off at turn 1.
I'm pretty sure that was elite. I think that might have been elite. A bit of contact there.
Things going on all over the place to start with.
Although luckily everyone's still somewhat close.
It also looked like Shadow, well, the guys in front of Shadow are starting to build a gap. And Shadow has built a gap a mile as well, so... A lot can still change. It's a 71 lap race and Fades has gone off the track, and I think Mitchell may have just lost a position or 2 as well. Rigo's just in front of him, as we've got a train going from Rigo all the way back to Millsy in 18th.
Saeed's made a move for the lead.
He has, he's got in front. Here comes Mitchell on the inside of Rigo, and Mitchell's going to make that look very easy, and maybe Bloodwave might look for a go on his old teammate. I don't think he's going to get it though. Rigo might be able to hold this one out. Both going to get DRS. Headed down towards turn 4. Inside line for Bloodwave, and he's going to hold off his teammate.
Good move there. Bambino having a look as well, but doesn't have the speed. Bloodwave burnt a lot of his battery to get that move done.
He had to. He's got to try and hold to the back of him. Yeah, he's still got to hold to try and hold to the back of Mitchell here, Bloodwave. As soon as Mitchell gets away, I think it might be a tough one for Bloodwave to catch back up. Yeah, Abmo's not using it. Saeed's got 40% and
Abmo's got 100.
He's got 86 as they go down towards turn 1, and Abmo gets a little bit too much turn in and loses a little bit too much time on say that they go through turn 2 and 3.
He's just biding his time now.
Yeah. Also see that.
Mitchell can.
Oh, Mitchell versus Elite down the inside. That
very easy.
That was pretty nicely done there by Mitchell, and that's just another obstacle for Bloodwave to try and get by, to try and hold on to the back of that the other Ferrari. And it's not an easy one. Elite's no donkey, that's for sure. It's doing a job at holding up Bloodwave, to be fair, as Mitchell is already a second clear of the other Ferrari. Also, Abmo lost about 0.2 of a second on the lap. So he's getting a little bit of a gap, but not as much as he probably wanted on those soft tyres.
Abmo's just waiting in the wings for the softs to die.
Yeah, and there goes Bloodwave down the outside of Elite. Gets it done nicely into turn 1, or even before turn 1 even hit. There's no real way for Elite to respond to that, I don't think. They're going to give it a go nonetheless, down towards turn 4. And doesn't really get it done.
I think Rigo and Bambino are going to be the next battle. They seem to be closest.
Yeah, we also have a 4-way fight for the lead. It's a pretty good start to the race so far. Had a few incidents, a few spins, and a little bit of on-track battling. As we see the faster guys, or the so-called faster guys, try and make their way to the front of the grid. Auto Shadow is really caught up.
Actually, Rigo on Elite, gonna be a fairly easy move though.
Yeah, he gets it done before they even hit halfway down the straight.
Actually, Bambino!
Oh, they got another one, and it looked like Heidenberg on the inside!
Oh!
He sent it there! He sent it there, and I guess that's what happens when you send it.
Spinner, Bloodwave!
It's Bloodwave and Tepot, and I think they've come together.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's huge. Elite and Alu going at it round the outside of turn 4, and Alu's been squeezed off the track, and Elite going to hold that position. Albeit probably not in the fairest of ways. That was a lot to digest there, considering
a lot of stuff happened.
Bambino sent it to the inside, Bambino sent it to the inside, and then Heidenberg just left it incredibly late to put his nose on the inside as well. Yeah, I think he saw a gap, tried to go for it, and has paid the price for it.
So now Rigo's the only one closest to Mitchell on pace, really.
Well, yeah, Mitchell's going to try and tack himself on this train we've got for the lead of the race and the next lap or so. Here we go, Alu and Elite again going down towards turn 1, and Alu's going to win that battle this time. It looks like Jaguar getting really close to the back of that Williams.
There's surely a move into turn 4.
It could be, but there's also DRS there still for Elite, so you could see Elite try and put a defense on. Really do an awful lot with it. Mitchell just
very quickly going to turn this into a 5-car battle for the lead.
Yeah, just casually taking off half a second a lap, at least.
More than that, it was like.
Oh, there goes Jaguar down the inside of Elite, and it's pretty good. It's a pretty good move there. That's about as.
He's going to be vulnerable now.
He is, but I don't think he's going to have too much problem holding Elite off. The tyres not really being Elite's best friend. He's obviously just looking for a one-stop strategy. Oh, we've got Shadow and Zab. A little bit of a problem between the two of them. And Mitchell! Mitchell lost it! He's the unfortunate victim of the battle between Zab and Shadow. Those two screwing up has put Mitchell on a wall.
It looked like he just lost the rear end and then overcorrected.
Had to go around the outside of the two in front of him because they had screwed up.
Oh, that evens the playing field.
That's...
Oh, we got
there goes Alu. Alu's in the middle of the grass.
I need to get a bit of paper out and count up all the spins.
Montage with the Benny Hill film.
ALR montage.
With the Benny Hill theme or You Spin Me Round, is probably an order after this.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could have enough footage of spins to go round that song once.
I'll definitely record the next 2 hours because I got one of those themes on my PlayStation already. I can just get that done after the race.
But yeah, we've got Mildy versus Elite here.
That's mini turns.
Yeah, it's mini turns off at turn
that's just
3.
front wing.
Yeah, it's at turn 3, and Mildy just gone down the inside there. Of Elite had got it done.
We're running reduced damage as well. That's a pretty hard one to do.
Not really. When you spin into the wall at 3, it usually is quite the
same thing.
Well, no, Mitchell hit the back of his car on the corner out the exit of turn 3. So I assume Mitchell probably got rear wing damage, but we'll wait and see.
I think side softs are starting to perish a little bit here. Admo's right in the back. He's going to go for the move.
He is going to get the move here. He's going to go to the outside on the Mercedes and get it. Also, Bambino on Rigo. Looks like Bambino's going to be able to get that one done.
How's it starting to warm up now? Bambino's empty on battery as well now, actually.
He is, which means... Oh, Rigo's not much better.
Rigo's going to have to go back.
Rigo's not much better on battery. And Bambino's going to have the inside line. Is he going to be able to hold this? A little bit of contact. And now they go to the following corner where Rigo had the inside and they've gone together again. But Bambino with the better exit and now had the inside line for the following corner and is absolutely going to hold that position. That's pretty well done.
Oh.
It definitely looked like there was going to be a lot of contact going through there.
Yep.
Maybe a spin or two, please.
Yeah. Penalty-wise,
we also had a couple other moves being made. Jag on Elite. Tier 4 champion. Strutting his stride a little bit here.
He was tier 1 last season though, wasn't he?
Season before, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Mitchell getting past Elite as well as there's hard tyres on Elite's car. Clearly not treating them the same as the hard tyres on Bambino.
Now. He's still there. Still there, kinda.
I think Mitchell's got enough to hold them off.
Although those softs are already quite worn out.
Well, to be fair, you are only meant to go like 20 laps on them, so you would expect them to start fading off sooner rather than later.
Yeah. I mean, Sai's really struggling. He's got Zav overtaking him now.
Yeah, he has. Jag versus Mildy, and Mildy coming to pit.
Oh, first of the soft runners.
Well then.
Early 2 stop.
Also, here comes Mile on Saeed. Mile's gonna get it. Down towards turn 4 and... Yeah, that looked...
Try a little switchback, but it didn't work.
That looked about as easy as he was ever going to get in terms of overtakes.
And side's tyres just shot now. They're just gone.
Bambino's next on the list.
And
You
it looks
don't
like
want.
he's catching very fast.
I was about to say, you don't want a tier 1 driver staring down your soul, basically, going down into sector 3. Don't want that.
I see some fluid leaving that car. Getting a bit scared.
Rigo on Bambino. So Bambino may still have to defend before he gets a shot at
he's had a bad
Saeed.
exit too!
I don't think it's going to be enough for Rigo here.
Might be,
See.
he's got 30% more ERS. He's going for it.
He's going to get it into turn 1. Down the inside, switch back option available for Bambino, who doesn't get it. Yellow flag as well.
That's Boba.
The tier 2 champion having a bad day at the office. Bearing in mind, he's the only tier 2 champion because of the mistake of Rigo at Saudi Arabia.
Although by that point he had quite a big advantage, if I do recall.
He did. If Rigo hadn't bottled it, it would have gone to the final day. It would have been 26 points he needed, but it would have been a whole, yeah, it would have been a miracle chance, but it's still a chance nonetheless.
You would have needed someone to just take out Boba for first lap and then him to get the win and fastest and all that.
Could have had a decent, we could make a decent edit out of the failure of Rigo this season, to be fair. Also, Alu just got past Elite pretty nicely down the straight, down into turn 1. Mitchell's trying to follow through on Jag as well. Don't think he's going to get it here.
He's gonna back off. The misfortune of Rigo, an ALR exclusive.
Hello, darkness, my old friend's going to be put over the mistake at Saudi Arabia.
It's just that mistake on loop for 10 minutes. With that, oh, what mistake was it where you made that really odd noise as well? I can't remember which one that was.
I don't know, but I know the Rigon, oh, yeah, Tapos has spun it. I think Bag Average Seb has got as well. Also, someone in the YouTube comments say that these guys are these guys are awfully slow or something of that nature. These guys are mad slow.
Mr. Otmere. Okay, Mr. Otmere.
But yeah, that's a bad spin. Also, Zab versus Mile, and Mile is having a good time of it.
Is it Milam or Milam? I think Milam.
I'm gonna call it Mile because I'm just not saying the entire PSN, the entire 71 laps. So he's now dubbed as Mile.
Milam is just easier.
Yes, but if we say Mile and he ends up winning, it gives it a nice final statement, just pretty much done for us.
So we have to butcher everyone's names until they win.
I don't think it's butchering his name. It's literally just removing the second half of his PSN.
So we've got Big, Ital, and Jag.
I swear to God. And then Zab versus Mile all over again. They're going to go side by side through turn 1. And through turn 2, and Zab got it.
And now here comes Bambino.
Well, they've let the tier 1 driver in, and that's a big mistake.
Free wide action.
Into turn 4 here. Free wide, inside line for Bambino. Zab's got the outside, and it helped him against Mile, but Bambino's exit is unreal.
OP, has he got run hard traction?
Also Zab there, getting shoved a little bit wide as a result of Mile coming back up the inside.
And here comes Rigo, he's going to have a look.
We've now got a
Oh,
four-way
further back
trade. Yellow flag in
side.
sector 2. It's
Oh,
Tepos
never mind,
again.
it was overcooked tyres.
Tepos again having a nightmare.
And Big Turn's also very close to Adam Millsy.
Oh, never mind, never mind. That's
coming.
that's commentator's curse if I've ever seen one. That is, yeah. You couldn't have timed that any better if you tried.
And here comes Rigo and Zab. He's very close.
I don't think he gets it. No,
Come on,
he's
Rigo,
not
don't bid
gonna.
it. Don't bid it, Rigo.
I think Zab's not getting DRS though, so this might be Rigo's shot down into turn 4.
Here comes Rigo.
He gets alongside at the very least. He's gone deep. And he's got the place.
Re-gone deep. He's done it.
God damn it. That's bad. That is bad. 71 laps of this. Oh, this is going to be a long night.
71 laps of dad jokes.
Okay, Jack, that's your role for the rest of the night. You've got to give it the dad joke every single lap for the rest of the night.
Alright, how do I go get Google search? T-Poss has just put some fresh tyres on.
Well, he needed to. He span about 4 times on the prior set tyres.
And for some
Yellow
reason...
flag and take to 2.
Oh, that's Big Turns again, I think.
Yeah, Big Turns is going to add to the montage at the end of the race. Mitchell's come in 17 laps on the softs.
That's a good stint. He could do hard to the end with that with that sort of performance.
I think he might try it.
Nah, he's done medium.
Okay, no, it's 2 stopping then. Zabo is still DRS range on Rigo, but he's not really doing an awful lot.
Ah, there's no one's close really, aside from Elite and Alu. Everyone else is quite spaced out.
I may have just kicked the stand for my wheel. Ow!
Wow! Wow!
Oh, my stand's right in front of where my chair is, so...
You should move it then, so you don't kick it.
That's too much effort, that. Also, I think Rigo may have just screwed up a little bit there. Yeah, he has. Rigo screwed up through the second to last. Now they're going to go through the straight, and this should be Zab's domain here. Rigo's going to be in trouble into turn 1, I think.
As Big Turns gets 3 seconds.
Oh, a little bit of contact between the two. Rigo elbowed out. But he still lost the position. I think he actually gave it up. Rather than fighting that because of what he, well, almost did to Zab there.
He might have thought he'd over defended a bit and maybe just let it go.
That's entirely possible. It did look like he got a little bit too much elbows out. Also, it's lap 20 of 71, and we are almost at the point where we are lapping people.
And there's like a 5-second gap between everyone now.
Well, not everyone.
Well, you know what I mean.
Zab has a miniature train going on the back. Mile versus Bambino, if Mile can actually find some pace. I don't think it'll be too long before Bambino's going to go after Atmo, and Bambino seems to be the only one in the higher tiers actually wanting to do anything in this race.
He wants that glory.
Yellow flag in sector 2. There goes the Haas
Big
again.
Turns doesn't. Oh, he's done it again.
The problem is I'm not on enough to enough of them to put a montage together at the end of this. Well, here comes
we get Bloodwave to do it.
mini turns versus big turns. Oh, big turns have gone again. I've got that one. He's having a nightmare day.
Yeah.
Also, Bambino 6 tenths of a second now.
I think he's lapped, isn't he? Or he's coming up to be lapped.
bang average Seb is the first one to be lapped, or was the first one to be lapped before he overtook Big Turds, as we watched the first three head down towards lapping the back two.
I mean, I would have just pitted for hards if I was Big Turns, get some cold tyres on.
Yeah, but at the same time, it means he gets lapped. He kind of needs a safety car for his race to be saved here. Rigo versus Zab. Rigo has got Zab again all over the place here, and Zab gets a little bit too much curb on the inside of one, and Rigo's going to take that one every day of the week.
Ah, I just got back cramp. Oh.
It's only been 22 laps, man, and we're commentators, not even driving. How you got cramp?
I don't know. I just hit my head on the wall because I was just swinging about in my racing seat trying to get rid of it.
I thought I was bad. We've got a few battles going on. We've got the battle for 11th, battle for 8th, and this train here.
And Big Turn.
Wait, Abno's just gone! Abno's just gone from the lead of the race! Oh, that's gonna hurt.
And now Jag King's gonna get an easy pass on him as well.
Yeah, around the outside. That is gonna hurt. Big Turds has been lapped and decided to back out the session.
Decided a safety car was not worth it.
Well, as soon as you get lapped, there's no way of saving it, is there?
It's bugged, isn't it? Still, they still ain't fixed that.
Yeah, you're not allowed people to go on through. The only way for him to get back now would be to red flag it, which doesn't come until the next game anyway. So.
And even then, that would only be for the what do you call it races. There won't be a proper decision to after that.
I have a funny feeling it'll be on.
I hope it will be. Because, well, like reduced maybe, because then it would be like rare instances. So it would require a lot of murder to get one.
But it's still a yellow flag in sector 1 and 2 because of Big Turn's car. And all of a sudden the battles on track are
stagnating.
Yeah, they're dispersing a bit because of the spin from Abmo. We knew that.
Oh, we got Jag on Zab.
That's true. Down toward turn 1. This could be good. It looked like Jag's gonna get him. Zab looked for the switchback, tried to get alongside, tries for another
Jag
switchback and loses it. Also, there's a spinning Aston Martin down towards turn
Zab's gonna come
5.
back.
Zab's done pretty well so far. I think he got him.
Nope, Seb's gonna get him.
Oh,
he makes contact! And he gets straight for the DHL sign!
Oh, he's got him!
Oh, he's... We've got witnesses to that, mate. You're going down for time.
That is... Yeah, I don't think Jaguar had a lot to say for that one. That was...
Cold-blooded.
I think he just over-anticipated how much it would take to get back on track. That was a bit unfortunate. Tier 4 driver actually putting up a stout defense on a Tier 1 driver there, and
the Tier 1 driver couldn't handle it. Oh.
That's usually a theme in these, though, where they will see Tier 1 drivers try and take ambitious lines. We've just seen it. Yeah, a bit. Oh, there's a spinning Ferrari behind.
That's bad wave, surely.
Yeah, it is. It is, and he's going to lose a few positions as a result. Surprisingly, still has everything.
He's actually got Mitchell behind him now, which has already done a stop. There's actually Mitchell and Adam.
Oh, this could be interesting down, well, Tier 1 versus Tier 1, so you're not going to see some creative Tier 1 lines here against Tier 4.
Well, it's Adam, he's gonna do whatever he can to stay side by side.
He's not going to get it. Mitchell's blown him away, much like he has done the entire season.
Now, I thought I saw yellow flags then, whilst that was going on. I did not know if there was a spin or not.
Mitchell got past Millsy pretty fairly there. Well, Admo into the pits after 24.
Saeed, oh, Saeed on Zab.
I feel sorry for Zab. Because he was having a hell of a race up toward the front. And I think he's gonna...
still giving out everything.
He's gonna hold him. Here comes Shadow versus Saeed.
There between Shadow and what? I can't talk.
Do you want to speak, mate? You're gonna get out eventually.
Shadow almost spun Saeed out. That was very close.
Also got Bloodway versus Mitchell now. Yellow flag in sector 2. Someone's gone off. It's Jag. And we're just one by one slowly losing the guy to the front of the field.
One by one. Everyone is going to spin.
Jag has got away with the fact that he's only lost positions to Alu and Elite and not an awful lot to Zab and Co behind him. Mitchell versus Bloodwave. Bloodwave getting an awful exit. Mitchell now looking at Shadow and Saeed and Co.
Here comes Saeed, second time lucky. Well, third time, whatever, I don't know.
Now it's second time, and he's gonna have to hold him off, and he does.
And now it's Shadow.
Shadow out the outside of Zab. Zab is gonna be respectful enough to give space. They're gonna go side by side down towards turn 4. Shadow's gonna get it. Is Mitchell gonna send something here?
Oh, he's going for it.
He's going for it. He got it. He might have something on Shadow immediately after.
Prix overtakes him 1 sector, come on.
Nope, it doesn't look like Shadow's going to give him that much. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Ah, I think that's Jaguar.
It's not.
It's not.
It's Bang Average Seb.
Seb.
That should be the end of Bang Average Seb's race. And Bang Average Seb into the pits. And I think that's a DNF. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Also, Mildy versus Bloodwave going down for 12th. I think Mildy, with the DRS as well, should be able to hold this for a split second.
Mitchell's sending on P Shadow. Oh, he's half spun.
Mildy versus Bloodwave as well, and Mildy holds it pretty well there. Gets the move.
He's gonna come back at P Shadow, is he? I don't know. Getting a bit impatient now.
Well, he's gonna have to get something done properly. But he's not going to be able to do it right now. He knows he needs to get in front of Shadow and Saeed.
Yep.
You can tell that by the urgency.
He's about a pit stop behind Bambino at the moment.
Bearing in mind that he has done a pit stop.
Yeah, it's not been too bad, but now he's starting to lose time.
Well, I don't think Shadow's going to get DRS here. He isn't. Right, here comes Mitchell.
Easy move for him.
Yep, down the inside. Doesn't even waste the time before turn 1. Gets it done immediately. It's pretty nicely done there by the Ferrari. And now he's got Saeed in his sights. Also, Mildy versus Bloodwave all over again. I think Bloodwave got that move done a couple of corners before where we are now.
He's going to be raging at us for missing that.
Probably will.
You didn't see my move.
It looked like Mildy's dropping off a little bit now, actually, as, well, Bloodwave and Mildy are going after Zab.
Maybe Elite could have a shot on Alu in the next lap too. They seem pretty close.
That is true. Miles
And
going
Milan
into pit now.
pits. He's going to be squabbling over which pronunciation is right for the rest of this race. And Elite is running quite a high downforce setup, I feel. Can't make a move. And here comes
Mitchell versus Saeed. And
Easy
Mitchell
pass.
makes easy work of that. There is a reason why Mitchell's your tier 1 champion for 3 seasons on the trot.
It's because he's had no competition and they all went down to tier 2.
There's a few very questionable decisions from putting people in tier 2
Yeah.
for this season. I'll give you that one. Also,
Bloodwave and Millsy.
Alu and Elite trying to hold each other off as well. Mildy got a penalty on the inside there.
Yep, side by side.
I think Bloodwave should still have this. Oh, never mind!
Oh.
Never mind!
Never mind, you cursed him.
Yeah, well, that's basically what's happened in tier 2 for the entire season.
No.
Also,
He
Saeed's
actually
not
won this
lost
race.
as much on Mitchell as I thought he would in the given lap.
Mm.
Bear in mind, Mitchell's got 5 lap fresher tyres.
Yeah.
And the top 5 still have to pit.
Oh yeah, I need to check if it stops actually. Oh, Zab still needs to. Bloodwave. Boba's making his.
Oh, Jag and Bloodwave are going at it, and same with Abmo further back there, who was
And
leading
up
this race
ahead.
until he spun.
Up ahead, Zab, Adam and Milam, all very close together.
Yeah, Miles gonna have to get a move on. He has to get by these two very quickly. Otherwise, Bambino's going to gain his, open the gap from about 4 seconds to 10 seconds. Not really doing anything. Yeah, flag in sector 3. Bloodwave's got again.
Bloodwave again. Tires too hot. Oh, and Jag King's maybe is. No, he's pitted. Okay.
Okay, Zab's pitted now.
And here goes Milam on Adam.
Also, we've got a P Shadow directly in front now as well, so it's still a 3-man trade.
Oh, Milam with the exit.
He might get him here. He might get him here. He's forced Milsey to the inside. He's got a good move on him there. He's got it done. Well played by the
Right, and P
Alpine.
Shadow into the next corner.
The problem with the Alpine is he's run out of
Juice.
battery. Yeah.
Although he's got much pressure tyres, so I'm sure he's going to have P Shadow by the end of the next lap.
But he's put up a good show for himself, to be fair.
Oh! Adam almost went into the back of him.
It's been a...
Adam's lost
never
it!
mind. Adam's lost it. Never mind.
And
Also, Lee
P
got
Shadow's
past
got a
Alu
terrible
eventually.
Milam
And
with DRS, and
P Shadow's coming
pits.
into pit. Is he going to do a free stop? Not entirely sure why you'd pit that early.
I
You
heard
see-
some... I thought I had some bumping on the straight, but never mind.
But we've seen people do 32 while we are watching people do 32 on the medium.
It depends. Controller, wheel, or how...
It's not GT, mate.
I will
Also,
fight on that hill. I will fight on
Zab
that
gets
hill.
himself a 3-second penalty as well.
Alu's not done bad as well on that one set of mediums.
He hasn't. He also let Elite by on the last lap. Also lost 7 tenths of a second before going in the grass. And there's the
That's
yellow
P
flag,
Shadow.
and here comes Mitchell. Mitchell just
P
cleaning
Shadow
up where
didn't
things go wrong so far, and then comes Alu.
And Rigo. So now we
Which
have a
means-
Williams 1-2.
Yeah. They still have to pit. Mitchell probably still has to pit.
Mitchell
Saeed
has to make
definitely
up-
does.
Mitchell has to make up 16 seconds on a tier 1 driver.
Bearing in mind Mitchell had a spin, the other two haven't.
I think Bambino's got this one in the bag.
You would expect him to with the position he's got right now.
He could take those mediums at least lap 40.
Because everyone's that was around him or anywhere near him at any point in this race has spun it away, so...
T-Pos... Oh, that was Fades in the pit lane, never mind. Although Jag is on the back of Adam now.
Surprisingly, we haven't had anyone lapped yet.
Oh,
Outside of the two that have already... Okay, there goes Tepos.
and that's T-Pos, yeah.
Where's Bambino? So Bambino has actually, in fact, lapped Minis, so Mini's probably going to end up DNFing sooner rather than later. I think Tepos might be done at the end of this lap as well.
And here comes Jag Kings on Adam.
It looked like into turn one, Jack has decided that the grass is the best way to go. That was not the greatest of driving from the Tier 4 champion. Millsy holding him off. Also, Jaguar starting to close in on Rigo. We've seen a bit of a mess between Zab and Jaguar earlier on in the race. Maybe this battle will go a little bit better. Also, there goes Tepos. That's in the pit lane, yeah. Mitchell is closing in on Elite, like it's going out of fashion, by the way, down into turn one.
Although I think it's time to ride on board with Jaguar as he goes for it on Rigo.
It is. He's gonna have him down to turn one. Jesus Christ, the late break.
And Mitchell's gone and done it on Elite as well.
Yeah, two pretty good moves there. That's a very good move from for his late breaking himself. So I'm shocked at that. Jag versus Millsy. Someone, it's Tepos' car in the middle of turn three, turn four, sorry.
And
yeah, Jag got past Millsy. Fade there as well.
That's both Astons out of it.
Yeah, I think he was going to get lapped. I'm surprised Mini hasn't decided to call it a day either. His race is over. Because Mini can't catch up at any point. He's been lapped.
Still have another 35 laps.
Well, unless Bambino spins it, there's no real way he gets unlapped. Mitchell and Elite are about to come up on him anyway, so... Very interesting choice to continue racing.
Maybe he just wants to spice things up, you know?
We've only got two battles.
Get in the way.
Maybe. We've only got two battles going on. One between Jag and Mildy, and one between Bloodwave and Boba.
And Bloodwave's setting fastest lap after fastest lap.
The tier 2 champ, well, the tier 2 champ, and
the tier 2 runner-up, kinda.
Well, the tier 2 constructors champ, I guess, is how we'll label this.
Yeah.
Multiple champions going against each other right at the back of the pack. It's not been a good race for tier 2, I don't think.
No.
Big Turd's the first one to DNF. The current champion and one half of the constructors champion sits themselves at the back of the pack that haven't been lapped.
I should have raced. I would have represented tier 2 a lot better.
Rigo and Al are the only one doing anything from tier 2. It's been a better show from tier 3 though, rather than tier 2 so far.
I was gonna say, is it 5 drivers this time round from each tier?
I think it's 4.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's sprint.
Yeah, like a sprint. And look at that! Boba versus Bloodwave again. Boba on the inside now, Bloodwave not able to do it. Should be able to do it with the DRS here.
Yeah, but we're at VRS.
He's going to go down the inside. He's not going to be in front, but he is going to come out the corner in front. That's a nice move from Bloodwave. We can watch the tier 2 champions battle, I guess.
It sounds odd, but you reckon I'd have time to run to the fuck, I can't remember.
You're gonna speak English at any point today?
Yes, I will. Run to the fridge and grab 2 cans of Foster's.
Sure, I'll carry. I'll carry for the next lap or two.
I need a quick drink. 1 second.
We've got a couple of battles left on track. This one between Boba and Blood, the one we're currently watching. Also Zab closing in on Milty, and I think Bloodwave made a little bit of a mistake, allowed for Boba to try and come back in down towards turn 1, and it hasn't happened there. It's just Boba just a little bit too far back, and he's gone round! Boba has gone round, he saved it from in the wall, but he's gone round nonetheless, and that's one less battle.
No!
He goes for a couple of cans of Foster's, and we actually get something.
Yep.
Leads us with just the battle between Mildy and Zab now.
Oh, when I ran up to the fridge, my leg hurt from the cramp.
God damn it. We're also more than halfway through this race.
Yes!
It looks like Zab's getting close. Also, Alu versus Abmo further up the grid. Also, you said that he's not going to be able to close a 16-second gap on a tier 1 driver.
And he's, I should not have opened my mouth.
But he has closed 5 of it already. Here comes Zab versus Mildy.
Although Bambino's yet to use the mediums.
That is true.
So the gap will still come down, I reckon, but not as fast. It looks like mini turns. No, he's just ghosted because he's lapped, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought he left the session.
Well, I was about to say that's gonna help Mitchell DRS. Elite's gone into pit.
Looked like he was improving too. In lap.
Or Zab versus Mildy is going to be a pretty special one down the straight, because you've got Mildy, who is quite literally all over the place. This might be the worst I've ever seen Mildy drive.
He's a man on a mission to put
Zab's
someone
got,
on the wall.
Yeah, I think Zab's got too much downforce, sorry, too little speed to really be able to do anything here.
As Saeed comes out just behind him, or just a few seconds behind.
Here comes Zab. Yep, the outside against Mildy. He gets it done. Mildy going to send it to the inside, though, to try and fight it back. And he gets it done.
For that?
That was pretty. It was just the late braking from the McLaren there on the Haas that got him. He caught him blindsided. And that's a pretty good
between tier 4 and tier 1.
Yeah, that's pretty good defending. In comes Bambino for the medium tires. Here comes Ab again. It's not going to let Mildy rest.
Right. Mitchell's going to be in surely in the next 5 laps, looking at his tyres.
Oh, Alu did 32, remember?
Oh yeah, he could fit some softs at the end too.
Yeah, here comes Zab versus Mildsy, and there you go. Mildsy's also got 29 lap old mediums. Didn't even realise that. As he continues to try and fight Zab off, who eventually gets on through.
I know he's going to have DRS here to get back at him.
I don't think he's going to get it.
Oh!
No, he's not. He's way too far back. Needed another attempt.
DRS? ERS there.
Ammo on Alu is going to be good if they can get close enough. Bear in mind, both Ab and Zab both were towards the top and both span it away.
Yeah.
You got Mildsy versus Saeed coming up in a minute as well.
Bambino though, he's bringing that gap down quite. It's coming down a little bit.
Mitchell still has to pit. Bambino doesn't have to pit.
Elite though, the fastest lap.
Yeah, and Millsy's come into pit. 29 laps on the medium tyres is a bit one too many apparently for Millsy, as Saeed now goes on through, and that leaves us with 0 battles left within a second.
I just think DDK is the sponsorship on there, and why isn't Adam going? Okay, now he has.
We've got a couple of guys closing in, but none really close enough. Actually, Alu's starting to close that gap down. 9 lap old mediums versus 9 lap old hards.
Oh, and T-Plus is still in the session.
Yeah, T-Plus has just left. We've got one battle now. Alu's managed to get within half a second of Rigo. It's having a pretty good time right now. Tier 2 versus Tier 2. Only 2 sets of Tier 2 drivers that have actually decided to show up today.
And then a Tier 4 driver, I think that's Tier 4 in third as well.
It's Tier 3 or Tier 4. It is lower than the 2 Tier 2 drivers.
I'm pretty sure it's Tier 4. I'm pretty sure it's Tier 4. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Tier 4. So he's done really well today.
I was about to say, he's put up a really good showing for himself.
I mean, it's quite obvious that he's Tier 1 from this pace.
We are not doing that. Also, the next season of F1 on the league is going to be on the next game anyway, so it'll throw another.
Doesn't matter, he's got to do
Tier 1 in the works. Also, Alu versus Rigo here. Alu versus Rigo down towards turn 1. Alu's going to have DRS. He got the better tyres as well, and he's going to get that move done very easily. Rigo not even putting up that much of a fight.
Oh, wait. Will Alu get out? Oh, no, he's nowhere near Mitchell.
That allowed to so Mitchell got a lot of space to himself. And a 11, maybe 12-second gap to catch.
He does have 2 people in his way, but they may still have to pit.
He also has 30-odd laps to do it.
Although Alu's in DRS almost. Can he get within it before he warms the tyres up?
Probably not. But Abmo has got the
DRS.
Abmo has got the DRS of Rigo though. I don't think Alu has. I think the exit of the final corner may have. Actually, he got it. No, he has got it.
Yep, just about.
I don't think it's going to be enough to bring him anywhere near him, but he got it.
Maybe he can tow along with Mitchell for a few laps if possible.
Yeah, it's about 8 tenths. It's dragged him away from Rigo, so can't be that bad if you're Alu right now. You've got Abmo and Elite charging down Rigo, who's got a 3-second time penalty as well, so we'll probably lose the 2 positions regardless.
Oh, Elite, right on the back of Admo as well now.
Abmo still has to pit.
Oh, I forgot about that. He's really struggling actually. Elite's all over him.
Well, he does have 15 laps fresher tyres.
Yeah, there is that.
Small advantage. Also, tier 1 versus tier like 3 or 4, it's probably also an advantage.
Nah. Nah.
We say
See
that.
that?
Elite just lost half a second about say that.
Yeah, see, tier 4 far superior.
It's going to give Abmo 1 more lap to get to Rigo before Elite gets to Abmo.
Although I think he's about to lose it. I think Elite may have it on this straight. Oh, never mind. Scratch that.
Abmo's literally got this lap realistically to get to Rigo before Elite gets to him. If Abmo can create a little bit, never mind! Elite just did not slow down off the
oh, it was contact.
breaking of Abmo and just right into the back of him. Just spat him.
I thought he just spun it, but damn.
Rocket shit straight into the rear of Abmo.
He was like, I don't want to be behind this guy anymore, and just walloped him out the way.
Elite's gonna claim that he wasn't expecting Abmo to break where he did.
It was the lag. It
won't be the lag. It won't be lag. It'll just be breaking points between tier 1 and tier 3 or 4.
I can't wait for the stewards room after this.
Jaguar mile, by the way. This is actually getting pretty close.
And now Elite on Rigo. Will Rigo get the same treatment as Abmo? He's getting very close.
It's the exact same corner as what Elite did to Abmo on the prior lap.
Oh!
Almost. Elite gonna look to the inside this time. Elite. That's how you do it.
Cleaner.
That's how you do it. If you're gonna do a move, that's how you do it.
There we go.
It's gone from disaster class to master class in a lap.
He learned from his mistake. And now behind, we've got Jug King, Zab and Saeed, the tier 4 guys all going at it.
Yep, we've also got the tier 1 versus tier 4 at the front, or tier 3 or 4 at the front.
Actually,
as Jaguar gets past Mile.
As well.
Mitchell closing this gap down relatively quickly.
Still about 12 seconds though. The Bambino.
Bambino will go to the end of the race, that's for sure. I don't know if Mitchell gets Bambino.
Took me 10 laps to drink a Foster's.
We don't need that.
And we got 2 spins.
Wait, what's just happened here?
We've got an Alfa Romeo and a Jet.
The Alfa Romeo is Rigo.
And it was Boba Fett that spun in the 3rd sector. And he's coming... Oh no, he's not coming into the pits.
So Rigo has done what we thought he would. I'm glad no one took the bet from earlier, because I didn't want to... I don't want to owe people money. Also, there's a bit of a problem here for someone in the 2nd sector. It's Elite. Elite's had a problem now. And that clears the top 5 from the rest of them. That is a problem.
We're getting... They've never gone this far in a race before. This is all new to them.
Starting to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Mitchell is now in the DRS of Mile, who's still there and thereabouts on Jaguar.
Our only real closest battle here is the four-way fight for P7.
Well, we do
Between
have
the
Mile
top three
versus
of Tier
Mitchell
4.
as well. Who's about
Yeah,
to,
that's
well,
Mitchell though. And that's Mitchell though, who's about to do him around, oh, maybe the inside or around the outside.
no, he's gonna wait. He's gonna wait until Sector 3, get past him there and hunt down Jaguar that way. He's gonna wait till immediately getting the DRS here to get past Mile. As he goes through the second to last now through the final corner, and he might actually be too far away. He is too far away.
Mitchell going for a higher downforce setup?
Mitchell's not able to do it on Mile there. I think it might have just been a bad corner exit. He didn't
yeah, here it is. Here it is.
Here it is.
Spoke
There
too
you go.
soon.
Mitchell
Spoke too
down
soon.
towards turn 4, and that's what we expected Mitchell to do at the end of sector
Slam dunk.
the sector 3.
Slam dunk overtake. Meanwhile, further back. Ooh, nope. DRS train behind Jag. Ah.
Yeah, four guys in the train here. One including Rigo, who was doing decently well, and then succumbed to the tier 2 bug that seems to be persistent through this entire race.
The tier 2 bug of being awful.
Oh, Jack King almost spanned the car going up the hill. And he was, for a moment, breaking away from Rigo in the pack. And as all of a sudden just dropped the yellow flag in sector 2, and that's Sabmo. Yeah, and there goes Bloodwave.
Actually, Bloodwave, I don't know, you might have the pace to catch up to those guys, but they are fresh mediums.
You know it's bad when the best tier 2 driver so far in this race is Alu. Given the fact that the other 3 people from tier 4 are champions. They're not tier 4, tier 2, sorry. They're all champions.
This just proves, Alu was the undisputed tier 2 champion, he just never showed his full power. I think we should do a 100% race every week.
I completely disagree with that. I completely disagree with this sentiment.
We should call it the Volunteer Championship, and it's for those who want to suffer for an hour and a half.
Imagine an hour and a half, like an hour and a half at Monaco.
Man, that's 3 hours.
Mitchell on Jaguar, and there you go. Another one down for Mitchell. And now he has 12.5 seconds to catch Bambino. Good luck.
He's got 18, 19 laps to catch.
He needs a miracle to do it.
I don't...
Either that or a couple of penalties for Bambino.
You have to give it a few laps to see this pace.
I don't think his pace is that much.
Meanwhile, Rigo on Jag.
And he gets it done. Rigo gets it done and goes wide and probably picks up a warning in the process.
He does not need another penalty. That will completely end this race now.
If you came into this race as tier 2, you realistically had to aim for top 8.
You leave as tier 4.
If you were tier 2 in this race, you would have to aim for top 8. And right now, the only one covering himself in any sort of glory in this race from tier 2 is Alu.
The slowest of the tier 2 drivers here is the fastest. Or the
So
most
he's
consistent.
looking for it against Zab. I think he's going to have to back off
I think it's
though.
Zab looking at it on Jag, to be honest.
And neither of them going to get it as tier 4 continues to battle tier 4.
I mean, he's for the top 3 in the championship, so...
It's understandable why they were so close.
Yeah. I actually can't wait till the next game.
Why?
There's a lot of good things. A lot of good things are coming out, aren't they? Isn't it?
I haven't seen a lot about the next game yet.
Well, actually, there was a video put on the Quadrant channel earlier. Lando played it, and he said he felt the car was a lot better.
Oh, here comes Zab versus Jag.
Oh,
Zab on the inside, looks for it. Still there, and they actually get in front.
Did he overtake? Oh,
no, he got 3
seconds.
Oh,
he got 3 seconds!
Oh.
And Rigo's in!
They all have DRS as well. We might go 3 wide here between tier 4.
Why did Rigo pit?
Hard. Maybe to go on to softs, maybe?
I don't know, they're only 20 laps old.
Yeah, soft. Also, Zab wins out, but he picked up a penalty to go with it.
I think that's cost him his 7th place.
Zab's going to have to pit again, surely.
Bloodwave might catch up, he's only 5 seconds behind. Meanwhile, Mitchell's barely made a dent in Bambino's gap.
Yeah, he's not made any dent.
And no wonder I was lagging, GT7 just updated.
Incredible.
Thanks for telling me it unpaused and downloaded PlayStation.
Admo picked up another penalty. We are
Oh, Adam and Rigo.
You mean Admo and Rigo?
Yep.
Oh, Rigo picked up 3 more for the inside. But there's not a lot for him to come back from here anyway.
I think I don't know when it was, but I remember getting like 15 seconds of penalties in an Austria sprint last season or something. Well, Admo comes in.
Well, he did do 29 laps on a medium tyre, so he was never getting to the end of that.
Yeah, he could do another 15.
We still got tier 4 fighting it out. They're having their own mini race over here.
This is to find the real undisputed champion of tier 4.
Let's say no one.
Sab is winning. Well, actually, he's got that penalty.
How about I say he's got 6 seconds?
Actually, if they finish in that order, it will be in their order of the championship.
I don't know if Bloodwade's going to be able to. Yeah, Bloodwade's in the 6 second gap now.
He was about 5, he's brought it down to like 4.8, he's slowly catching.
We've got a, well, this is the only battle we've got.
Is anyone even watching anymore? Please tell me we've got a few people watching.
Yeah. A couple.
Oh, I've been added 5 times. Oh, one's by Ryan saying, please stop.
Please stop what?
Talking.
We've got 4 people watching right
now. Oh, for some reason, someone's streaming the tier 4 of GT whilst we're doing this.
That's Ross.
Ross, why are you stealing our viewers?
But yeah. Here comes Saeed versus Jag. The inside line here for Saeed versus the outside of Jag.
Off, though.
Yeah, and Jag's gonna hold it.
Quite smart though, he's gonna get the exit.
Here comes Mile as well.
And Mellum as well, he's gone for the softs.
I don't know what he was on before, whether or not he could have gone to the edge. No, he couldn't have.
He could have gone to the edge.
He couldn't have. He'd already done 20 odd laps.
Yeah, there's only like 10 left of the race. He could have done like 33
13.
laps of the medium. That's
That's
plausible.
pushing it. Alu went off, remember, after 32.
Fair enough. Does
That
that
would
mean Jagger
be
is going to be in soon then?
possibly, more than likely. Mitchell has managed to dent in a second over Bambino since the pit stop. Well, since the overtake of Jaguar, sorry.
And actually, Bloodwave only 2.5 seconds behind. He is catching his pack.
Bloodway wants to end sixth.
He wants to do tier 2 proud. And it could be free wide into turn 1 here.
It genuinely could be. But here comes no,
Millen with
never
the
mind.
double overtake.
Millen,
Come on.
yeah, I was saying, Millen just decided that
Come on, lad.
Yeah, he's taking no prisoners today.
Where was this Millen in the whole of last season?
Well, clearly they're enough because they got him into the Race of Champions to do what he's doing today, so. And on soft, he should get Zab fairly quickly. And quite frankly, he might even have a shot at Elite, sorry, by the end of the day.
Oh, 10 seconds in 10 laps? That's...
And then comes Jaguar.
That's daring. That's daring, Pyro. And I think I think Jaguar's going to lose out actually to Millen because he's had like 2 laps less.
Well, here comes Millen down the straight now, odds up, and this should be
Before the
fairly easy.
Before the DRS.
Yep, and he gets it done well before turn 1 even hits. And I think he should get out alongside Jaguar here. Jaguar's just behind the mini turn.
2 behind. Jaguar's going to get DRS though from mini turns.
Yep, but Jaguar is also on a penalty. So let's see whether or not Jaguar is able to clear a gap. Because he only has 1.5 right now to the Alpine. The Alpine needs to stick within 3 seconds to gain another position. Mitchell is ever so slightly closing in.
Only a second though, in like the last 5 laps.
1.4 seconds
Not
since
enough.
the overtake.
It's not enough.
Alu's pit.
Alu. Ooh.
Also, Millen's closing in on Jaguar, not the other way round. They are probably both getting about in front of Alu. They are. Alu's going to join back.
Oh yeah,
at the back of this.
The battle between Zab.
Yeah, Zab and Saeed.
Is it bad to say I'm tipsy?
You've had a Foster.
I've had 2.
That's not.
I've just
That
finished
doesn't
the
help
second
you.
one.
That doesn't help you. And Zab holds on to the place against Saeed down into turn 4.
I don't know. Well, Zab's no, actually, Saeed's got 10 laps fresher. This should be easy for him. Come on.
You're gonna see some of these guys, well, especially Zab, who's Zab and Shadow are gonna struggle at the end of this. Oh, and as soon as I say that, there goes Bloodwave.
Oh, Bloodwave.
Bloodwave spinning it off.
And there goes his good result.
Yeah, and, well, there's any chance of getting Zab gone realistically.
Oh, Zab pits!
Zab actually goes into pit.
I mean, then again,
also, Alu gets past.
As well, isn't he?
Alu gets past Jags fairly easily.
Well, Jag is on 30 lap old hards and Alu's on 1 lap old soft. That is taking candy from a baby.
Well, he's got 20 lap fresher tyres compared to Saeed as well, and a 2-second gap. So let's see how quickly Alu can get back.
I reckon Alu will get 6th at least, maybe 5th.
The top three are decided in that order, provided there isn't a spin.
Or, if we look further back, Mitchell versus, I think, Amro.
Rigo picks up 3 seconds extra. And I think he just got past P Shadow as well.
For some reason I thought that was Adam and Bloodwave, but it's nowhere near them.
No, that's an 8-second gap, Jack.
No, my game
Bloodwave
crashed.
is trying to
My
close.
game crashed!
Well then, Alu gets past Saeed pretty much immediately. Yellow flag in sector 2, and I think that's Boba. It is Boba.
You can't make this up. My game crashed.
I guess I'm going to the edge for on my own.
No, I'm getting back in. Hopefully the invite works.
Well, Saeed got overtaken by Alu in the meantime, as Alu now has 4.5 seconds, splitting him and 5th place. Bloodwave gets past Jag Kings as well.
The final race for F122 and my game crashes. It just wants me to leave. Come on, join session.
And Boba's out. Boba's retired from the race.
Damn
in the
it.
pit lane, so it's not going to cause anything.
It's all happening now that I've left.
You say that, there's no one within a second.
Oh, okay. Damn it, my game's only crashed like 3 times. This... Of course it happens on the final race. Here we go.
We've got Mildy versus
back in.
Rigo possibly coming up.
Ammo though, even though he's lapped, he's on fresh softs. Never mind.
Oh, Rigo's in the wall!
And there goes Rigo! No!
Rigo's in
He's
the
lost
wall!
front link too!
And that basically sums
It's
up
like a
Rigo's
penalty.
entire season.
Report him! Report him! 10
That is
seconds.
a very reminiscent
Very Rigo
spin
thing. A very
from
Rigo
the.
thing.
It's a very reminiscent spin from the first race of the season as well.
Oh yeah.
Bear in mind, we started the season at Brazil and ended the game at Brazil.
Ah, Rigo, man, come on. There's got to be better than this.
And that just shows how bad the Tier Drew drivers have been today. Big turns, Boba both
16th,
DNF'd.
13th,
Rigo and Bloodwave
8th, and 6th.
spinning the law.
Oh, he crashed in the pit! He just fully climbed the wall.
Oh, interesting. Well, there goes Rigo. Doing 66 laps of a race to DNF, it's a
He literally
painful
just
night.
full on smashed his wheel off in the pit lane.
Yeah, doing 66 laps just to DNF is a painful night.
Zab and Shadow.
Zab's trying to get something done here, but I don't think he's going to get it done until the 3rd sector at the earliest.
Oh no, never mind! Oh!
You're going to look to the
That could
inside
have ended
actually.
so
Oh,
badly
it is
then.
going to end badly. Never mind, it's saved the car.
That two times that could have ended badly. Shadow lost it, and then... Oh,
Well, here comes Zab. He's going for round 3. And he's going to get it this
breaking
time.
late. Oh! and
Get to
Shadow
this
almost
time.
lost it again.
Bloodwave gets past Saeed as well.
How is Adam Millsy gonna get points after all this? Ten. How? How has he got into the top 10? Saeed actually is He's starting. I don't know if he's catching Bloodwave or.
No, no, no. Bloodwave got him on the last two corners, and Saeed is falling apart.
I am too confused at this point. I am too confused.
There's not an awful lot happening from here.
Alpine 5th and 6th. That's not too bad.
We'll say that Mitchell has managed to close in about 4 seconds of Bambino.
Not
Since overtaking Jaguar. He has about 4 laps to double that total.
Bambino can take a lot of pride into the next game with this win.
He got it right. 1 stop.
Mitchell didn't have traffic. The 2 stop would have been faster. But for the fact that he was stuck behind like tier 4 and tier 3 drivers.
It was more the spin, I reckon, from earlier on. Where he was behind Shadow and Zab. 3 seconds for mini turns. That just feels like kicking him all the way down.
Should I have a quick look at the penalties? 3 seconds for Jag, 3 seconds for Jag Kings, Adam, 6 for Zab, 3 for P Shadow, 3 for Admo, and 9 for mini turns. I'm actually surprised mini turns didn't retire.
Yeah,
he's made up places. He's made up places though because of it.
Fair play to the guy, because I would have quit after I got lapped.
He's getting his practice in. He wants to end the game at least without retirement.
Also, Alu is closing down on Mile. And
no,
all of a
Alu,
sudden...
let him go. Let him go. Let him get his 5th place.
I mean, if I'm Mile, ending 6th here is not a disappointment.
I know, but come on, Alu, let him have 5th.
Yeah, that's a plea that's gonna fall on deaf ears.
No.
Alu closing this in rapidly. It's 2 laps to the end of 3 laps to the end, actually. I think.
Oh, I'm gonna say now, Adam and Jag Kings, very close fight here too. Possible over. Oh, actually, Adam might get him here.
Oh, Adam's gonna get him.
Adam's gonna. Oh, almost crashed into him though. But he's gonna get him on the outside.
Yeah, that was never Jags to hold, I don't think. Mildy decided to make that
Alu,
very easy.
Alu getting very close now.
Jag has DRS and has got back within 4 attempts. Or did very momentarily, as those 37 lap old hards are probably extremely dead by now.
Very dead. Very out
Oh,
the window.
Jag didn't go up. Jag didn't go back at him.
He's still got
Mitchell's
50% battery. Mitchell's going for fast lap, isn't he? Even though at this point there is no, this isn't points as you said earlier, so this is a bit pointless.
Well, he was never going to get Bambino. We both knew this. It was 8 seconds, and he wasn't catching anyone near enough.
Hold on, Elite's going to get ahead of him though. Surely.
Yeah, but Mitchell's going to go to softs, and I don't think that's going to be much of a... Mitchell's going to get him almost immediately. No, there isn't. Mitchell get him almost immediately.
Come on, Elite, put on the defense of your life for P2. You gotta remember, the softs have like half lap to warm up as well.
4 corners at best. Also, Alu got past Mile in the end.
Still good result for Millum. He can take a lot away from that race.
There you go, Mitchell's already closing that gap down toward the 3/4 second gap. Told you, it's like 4 or 5 corners to sort it out.
Bambino has now started the final lap on the game.
Mitchell's going to go for fastest lap, but at the same time he was also going to have to get past Elite. So he needs to do that. Actually, never mind. No, it's not. Here he goes.
No.
It's not going to ruin it.
Speed.
He's going to get him.
Come on, Elite, defend.
Or is he going to get him?
Elite. Come on, Elite.
Elite to the inside. Mitchell gets him very easily. It's a pretty good defense from Elite with the tyre, but the tyre's advantage being 30 laps in Mitchell's favour. Elite never really stood a chance. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh my god, that's Bambino!
It's Bambino! Oh, Mitchell pitting cost in the race.
Oh, I did the same thing in a test race months ago in that corner.
Oh, that's
And
going to come down, and he gets away with it. Bambino is going to win this race, lap 71 of 71.
It's just a Silverstone 2020 all over again, just about the puncher.
And he goes to the end.
He's gonna slow right down on the line. What's this man doing?
He's going to donut over the line. There you go, and that's how you end F1 2022 for Bambino. He wins in Brazil in the Race of Champions, albeit Mitchell pitting, giving it in the end.
Mitchell with the fastest lap too.
Elite's going to come over in third. Jaguar's going to get fourth without real pressure.
Many times.
Alud's on fifth. Miles got sixth, and had a pretty good day for him. Bloodway's going to get seventh.
For wets. No, Bloodway's going to get seventh.
Bloodwave just span and then reset, donuted and reset to track. And then donuted it over the line again, and has decided he doesn't understand where the line is.
Why did I think Saeed was seventh? Wait, did Saeed run out of fuel?
No, he pitted again.
I think Saeed's run out of fuel.
I think.
Oh no, never mind. No, he's just in fourth. No, he might run out of fuel. I don't know.
Well, Milsey came 8th, Jag came 9th, Zab came 10th, Saeed 11th in the end.